In this session, let's have a quick introduction to the world of Tableau. Tableau is a very powerful software which has been creating a lot of wonders in the business analytics space today, especially as a tool which can do powerful data visualization, the representation of the data, right? So it's a very amazing data visualization platform. I should be able to perform data discovery, understand different kinds of patterns out of the data. That will really facilitate me doing a very in-depth analysis out of the data, and I can even create a kind of a story explaining the entire aspects of my data, right? So from this perspective, we see Tableau is the leading software which can help us in doing all these activities. So it has a very interesting visual display mechanism, and compared to many other data visualization tools, probably you must have used Excel to create the charts, you must have used any other charting tools to create the charts. But what we observe with Tableau is it uses a query language called VisQL, which is nothing but a visual query language, not SQL. Right? In SQL, it is more for data, but VisQL is more associated with the visual queries. So you won't be writing a lot of SQL to connect the data, to bring the data together, to join. You are not using too much of SQL kind of stuff or any other coding mechanisms to pull the data. We are not using different kinds of wizards. If you remember charts in Excel, they will drive you through a different set of wizard altogether. Whereas here, I really don't need to get to that entire process. I can link different kinds of components, data purely in a visual manner. That is one major advantage that is brought by Tableau. And you are here interacting with Tableau in a completely visual environment. You are not writing programs and something. The interaction is purely visual, which means even if you are a non-programmer coming from a non-programming background, you can quite comfortably use visual. You can quite comfortably build your data visualization using Tableau. So all your actions, whatever you are clicking visually, they get translated into the necessary queries behind the scene. So what you are typically doing is generally drag and drop. That is the benefit that Tableau provides you. So you are working with data more and more quickly, a rapid work with the data. You are changing the visualizations on the fly, right from a line chart to a bar chart to a heat map or filled in map, whatever it is. We'll talk about different kinds of visualization. You can change the visualizations on the fly. And on the top of it, based on your data, based on the kind of profile of the data, based on the type of the data, Tableau also suggests the charts that are more and more appropriate to your data. So there is a built-in intelligence that is there which can help you to choose the appropriate charts that fit to your data. Which means you can keep asking, once your visualization is there, You can keep asking new questions and try to get new insights into your data. So that way, it really probes you to dig through your data more thoroughly, and it gives you a much better insight and helps you play an important role in business analytics. So you should master the principles of data visualization. Broadly, you need to have, if you look at the steps that goes into this entire visualization process, you should be able to connect to the different data sources. So your data source could be Excel, Access, Text, any of the data sources. So the good thing is Tableau offers connectivity to a good number of data sources, even various statistical data sources like SAS, SPSS, R. It connects to all these data sources as well. So one thing, I should be able to connect to different data sources. I should be able to explore the data from the data sources, and I should be able to analyze it more and more visually. Tableau helps me in doing that, and it finally helped me put all these visual representations together and call it as an interactive dashboard. So that is what typically is performed by Tableau as a broad set of action. So I can connect to the data source. I will be able to plot different kinds of charts with quickness and ease. I'm able to explore and analyze the data visually, and I am able to put everything together as a part of an interactive dashboard. So just to bring out the scope of the overall Tableau, this is how it goes into. Right, so this will really create a platform for us to get motivated to use the tool and start jumping into the learning of Tableau. Right, so just to see how Tableau looks like, I'm opening Tableau. So once you have installed it, I am opening it from my programs. So the initial Tableau screen looks like this, where you can connect to different kinds of files, right? You can connect to different kinds of data files. Some sample workbooks are there, and if you have worked on any of them earlier, your recent dialogues or recent works are shown here. Right now I want to make everything blank. So if you have worked on a few of them earlier, you will see them here. These are some of the workbooks which Tableau has provided as a part of its installation itself. They are called as saved data sources. Right, you can connect to your own data sources, and probably there is something in terms of how to get started, a few of the trainings that Tableau itself offers. So all these things form the initial Tableau screen. So here, if you look at on a broad scale, you can get your data, you can connect to a server. We'll look at a few more things. Once we connect to some data source, we'll get many more things to typically work out with Tableau, right? So that's how it's very easy to use. It doesn't require any kind of a programming background or experience, but you would be able to create visually excellent kind of displays from your data, right? Thanks a lot for listening to this session. Thank you very much.